Hello, Princess, and welcome, members of the court. So, we are at the social club for dinner tonight. They have some things that I really wanted to try last time, but we were only here for 4 or 5 nights and just could not get everything done. Tonight is the night. I don't know how many rounds we are going to make. I know there's karaoke tonight, so we definitely want to make that, although I do think we have a couple hours. And first course is already here, and I could not decide, so I got both. That's what you do, right? We are starting with hot dogs, hot diggity dogs. On the left is, well, you know what? On the right is the Philly with onions, pepper, and cheese whiz, and on the left is the Ruben with pastrami, Swiss, and sauerkraut. Boy, you know we love a good Ruben, so it is on. Sorry, the overhead light is confusing the camera, and because it's closest, this is the Philly. All right. I know, that's attractive. And the Philly is a darn good hot dog. It is supposed to be cheese whiz. It's right there on the menu. I knew what I was getting. I think a lot of people would be like, oh, but the cheese is like processed. It is cheese whiz. That's how it's supposed to be. And the actual steak part of it, cheesesteak, so good. It's like steakum, and everybody loves steakum, right? They actually have 4 different varieties. There's the original, the Ruben, the Philly, and the vegan. Maybe we'll come back and give that a try, you know, open-mindedness and such, even though I'm not very open-minded. Either way, the competition is on because, yes, they have a Ruben hot dog, and you know what I've always said about the Ruben at Oceans or the local. It is the best snack after circumstances at sea, but could we have a contender? Actually, you know what? It's going to be difficult because, unfortunately, here at the, what is this called, the social club, they close at 10, so I don't know. It might just be a timing, schedule thing. Either way, let's give the Ruben a try. The Ruben hot dog is great. Oh, I really wish they would serve this later with chips. Oh boy. Now let me tell you, the hot dogs, they're hot dogs. Now, they're good hot dogs. They're not like low quality, like street or ballpark types. They are special, but they're still hot dogs, so it's not some like fancy sausage or anything like that. I think they found a good supply of these, but it's coming together really, really well. Oh, so satisfying. I'm glad I didn't go to Test Kitchen. We'll go on Saturday, but this is absolutely pinnacle of the evening so far. I know it's early. It's early to say that, but wow. But there's more. There is more. The more is buffalo chicken wings. Yes, although no ranch or blue cheese, which is very curious. Virgin does their own thing. So is wings, buffalo wings without blue cheese, is it a thing that they can get away with? Well, let's find out. Actually, yes, because I wouldn't actually call them buffalo wings. They're more of a spicy Asian or teriyaki type wing. So that would mean the ranch or blue cheese was not necessary. So they're good. Maybe just the menu is wrong. And, well, this is their new creation. Either way, they're good. Well, they're a little small, so I guess someone else got the really fat chickens.
Alrighty, and the last one and the most important. Which deck can you find our future Voyage sales desk here on the ship?
Ending the evening here in the social, but just for dinner, is the cake sickle, or the pop cake?
All right, guys, so
I don't know. It looks like a confetti cake.
If you
So
got any of them right, you can just put the points on the first, on the front of the paper.
Really good job with the cake pop, and I think a lot of it is because the chocolate coating keeps the cake very moist. So very, why has nobody else thought about that?
And the last one
it's actually good. All right, totally my fault. I went back for selfies with the cast of Misbehaving, but I handed the tech the phone in video mode, so we got all of the setup, but none of the shots. So got to go back one more time just to get that last one. Yeah. Okay, no, my fault. All right, karaoke is coming up, but I'm gonna go and try a shot from the beer bar. I forgot what it's called, but looked pretty interesting. So this is the all-day breakfast. It is Jameson, butterscotch, orange juice with a bacon salt rim.
I will watch your videos.
Okay. All right. Well, be careful. I'm not shy about a lot of things.
No,
So.
thank you so much.
All right. I spent 5 years in college. I should be ready for this. Oh. All right. Well, I did drop out though, so give me a little bit. Okay, that's good. And with the orange juice chaser for the vitamins, right? From the bar at Extra Virgin, the oh so rare Godfather. Oh. The Godfather is one of my favorites, and maybe someday I'll tell you the story of how I discovered it and how Star Trek is involved. We just witnessed an actual proposal. God, who's gonna follow this act? Not me. No, not me. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flat world's entertaining. We tell jokes. I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks. Karaoke was super fun. I would have signed up again, but I need to go take another picture with the cast of Misbehaving because, did I say this before? Either way, yes, I did. Yes, phone was in the wrong mode when I handed it to the crew, so I need to go and retake the shot because that's what's most important. If I get back and they're still doing signups, I will perform again, although they are doing this at least 2 more times. Either way, it's going to be super fun. Great night so far, and I'm rambling, which is why I don't know why you watch. But thank you very much. Back at the dockside, and karaoke is over. I figured it would be. That's okay. I had to retake the shot, and that's fine. Even though I don't do this professionally or for a living, I still understand that getting the shot is the most important thing. But we will be back tomorrow for another fun-filled karaoke evening. I think there's at least 2 more of these, and we are going to make the most of it. I didn't sign up again because I had to go do that. All right. I think the only thing now is the manor, so I'm going to head that way and see what's going on. It is just past 11, so I might end up in bed early. I'm not going to talk about the second part, right? You remember that because you watched the last video, right? You all did. If not, fine. Plans forming for later in the week, very special things, so we'll tell you about that when it happens. I got to thinking about something today after going back to take pictures with the cast of Misbehaving, and totally my fault. Again, the camera was in the wrong mode when I handed it to the crew, but that's neither here nor there. So, okay, so I was thinking, they do the same show every night, and if you go back, you see they do the same bits, the same routines, and that's fine. And they're very, very good at it. But I don't know if I could do something like that. Something that's like the same thing every night. I enjoy what we do, something new every day, a new experience every day, talking with you about new things every day, random things every day. It's just a different approach to the creativity that people have. And I think what I'm saying is everybody is creative in a different way, and you just need to find how you can be creative. And I think a lot of people, when they're unhappy with life and unhappy with their contribution to society, like their job and everything like that, it's because they haven't found their creativity, what they're happy creating in a way that fulfills them and contributes, because that's very, very important. And look, I'm not saying that, me talking to you is, revolutionary in any respect. And like I said before, thank you all for watching. I know the random ramblings of some, crazy guy from Miami. But hopefully you enjoy it and get a little bit out of it, because I really enjoy doing this for you princes, of course, and all the members of the court, as many as may join us. So, all right, I'm going to head into the manor now and see what's going on. That's the only thing going on. Oddly, for a cruise that's, for adults, things don't go very late. There's one thing going on, and that's the manor. There's the band in the roundabout, but that's it. I guess it's going to be in bed early Maybe not sober tonight because we had karaoke, we had misbehaving, and a lot of other things going on. So no promises. I will probably get pizza, so I'll tell you about that when it happens. I had the breakfast last night, but I really, really want the pizza and the salad tonight. Because I can't get a pastrami hot dog because it's closed. That was Manor. It's winding down, so here we are. And the pizza of the day is barbecue chicken. Things just keep working out fantastic. We are absolutely going to get a salad, but now, choice crisis. Caesar or ranch or sherry vinaigrette. Yeah, no, not sherry vinaigrette. It's ranch or Caesar. Oh, God. Okay, I got about not even 10 minutes to think about this. Okay, stop stressing. It looks like the salad decision was made for me because the gentleman right behind me in line grabbed all of the ranch because his wife wants ranch with her salad. So, there we go. I am totally fine with this. It's Caesar salad and pizza. A-okay. Alright, well, I got about a few minutes to wait, and we are good. I have a table back in the corner, and I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, that's right. I would have grabbed my salad already, but there was a guest wearing a mask near the salads, and I don't want to get anybody wearing a mask because I don't want to get sick, because, remember, the only reason to wear a mask is if you are symptomatic, so, yeah, not going to do that. I guess our Virgin Voyages pro tip of the day is they have Coke Zero in addition to Diet Coke, but these are the only two diet beverages they have. Yes, pretty much. There's so little to talk about tonight that I'm talking about the diet soda selection. Okay, but, you know, some people are very into this. There are people who only drink Diet Coke but not Coke Zero. So this is a Coke Zero, which I actually prefer. Not that anybody cares, and I'm still stunned that people watch me ramble on about this nonsense, but thank you very much. It's very gratifying to me, and I hope to you. I hope we mutually gratify each other. That sounded very weird. Another irrelevant late night pro tip. This says mayo, this says ketchup, but they are both Caesar dressing. Alright, this bit might end in disaster, but who remembers the salad shaker? Okay, so far so good. Alright, that's not all over me. Not all over the floor, but okay, it's working. These are a few of my favorite things. Pizza and salad. I don't know the tune. Oh, so good. I am weirdly not stuffed after that whole pizza and the salad. I am very, very comfortable, which means I'm gonna go and sleep very, very comfortably. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna, well, bye. I'm gonna get, okay. Once again, I guess from the Oculus, what a fantastic night here aboard the Valiant Lady. Those hot dogs were amazing. What I had the Philly cheesesteak and the Ruben, oh so good. The wings, though, not so much. Yeah, those were very disappointing. Virgin, you need fatter chickens. Yeah, definitely. Or just take it off the menu. And don't call them buffalo. They're kind of that Asian kind of style. So, yeah, that was a weird menu anomaly. But whatever. Not enough to make us forget about the ribeye at Pink Agave. But, yeah, we'll try and forget about that. Either way, and a fun time in the Manor, too. And delicious pizza and salad. Always my favorite. So, it is later than I want. It's later than I wanted it to be because tomorrow is the sea day and I want to get up and enjoy what this beautiful ship has to offer. So I'm going to be up early. Well, I'm going to be up at the same time, but I will probably be, you know what, I'll be ready for a nap sometime in the afternoon. Oh my gosh. Am I thankful for my problems.